All right, so next one. If you had a chance to ask a character in the movie any question, what would it be? Mine would be to the main character, David. And my biggest question is, why, of all the times that you could pick to go back to, did you pick the time after the bar scene? Why wouldn't you pick the time before you got in the car and ended up riding off with the Kickstarter, all this stuff? Why wouldn't you go back to right before you got off the car? Because at that point, you have to deal with Cameron Diaz's character, but you and Penelope Cruz's character are like, y'all are set to go.
Yeah.
So why would you pick when everything falls apart? Now, I didn't know if I missed that there was a clause that you could only go back to a time where like that happens after you contact them.
And that's kind of a confusing part within the movie, I thought.
But I was like, why that time? That's such a opportunistic time to go back to as a director and as a filmmaker, because that's not what I would pick. Not even close to what I would pick. I'm so hard on this movie. I feel bad.
I'm glad. I like it. I'm glad.
But I'm really hard on it.
That's one reason I chose it, because I was like, I didn't think you would like it. I didn't. And I
just aggravates me. It really does. It makes me so mad.
So
what about you?
I mean, I could ask, I guess, I asked Julia Gianni some questions when going back with her, but, if I had to go back and ask a direct question, it could be, I guess I would go back and ask David, why did you get into the car with her to begin with?
Not a good decision. No.
Out of all the things, he was getting back into his vehicle. She said something. He looked up and then cut to them driving. Why would you get in? If anything, she would get into your vehicle. If anything, or you would walk down the street and let's take a walk. Why get into the vehicle?
Yeah, did she, I almost want to know, did something entice you to get into the vehicle? Like, what did she, I can't remember if she said anything or what happened there, but yeah, why would you do that?
That just didn't seem logical, and I didn't think it seemed logical for even David's character to do, because he's reckless. But is he that reckless? He's not reckless enough not to show up at work, but he shows up at the latest possible time that he has to. He's reckless as in, he's playing racquetball. He's not out doing drugs. You know what I mean? He's stuck in like a late 20-something. I don't know how old he's supposed to be in this movie. 30, maybe?
Probably.
But so all these decisions, why? That would be the only question. Obviously, if he didn't, the movie wouldn't have continued. But logically, why would you do that?
See, and that is the same problem that I have with a lot of Christopher Nolan movies too, is that the right answer, like a lot of times people are put in bad position, characters are put in bad positions because there's no other choice.
There's no,
it's either that or they die, one or the other. But these characters, they just don't feel like I just feel like he just made stupid decisions. And it's like, well, I feel bad for you, but you made dumb decisions. Yeah. Why would you, if you think she's a stalker, if you have no, why would you get in the car with her?
Never.
Don't be stupid.
Never.
There's a lot of shows I've been watching lately that have been driving me crazy because people are making dumb decisions. Like we were talking about with Dead to Me, but the Judy's character.
Oh yeah.
Some dumb decisions, but it's a dark comedy. So It's like, okay, that's fine. But when you're in more of a drama, like a very serious film, I don't understand why they would make dumb decisions if there was no stakes to make them.
Yeah. There was really, and I've thought of this almost every time I've watched the movie. Why did you get in that vehicle? Now, one thing that I do think they did wrong, in the movie trailer, they show the car going over, and I don't think they should have shown that.
Oh.
I think that was I would think it was a mistake. I think it's, And that's why I said don't watch. That's why I said don't watch anything, because the trailer, it doesn't give away what it's about, but it gives away, because if you watch the trailer, you're like, oh, so there's going to be a wreck somewhere in here. Oh, is this? I don't think it shows his face disfigured in the trailer, but if it does, anybody could put two and two together.
Yeah.
I would show it, you know.
Hmm.
And I don't. They may not have shown the face because they may have thought if people think Tom Cruise is disfigured, they may not come to this movie.
Yeah.
Because
They had to have shown the mask, though, didn't they?
they showed the mask.
The trailer.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, many years ago, Mel Gibson's first movie was called The Man Without a Face. And they didn't show, they showed his face in part of the trailer, and a lot of people didn't go watch the movie. Have you watched that movie before?
No, I haven't seen it. I know of it, but no, I haven't seen it.
I've never watched it as an adult. I've seen it as a kid. So I remember I've seen it twice, and I remember, you know, I remember liking it.